Hey guys, Rena here. So I just went to Walgreens and they were having some awesome sales and I saw a new product on the shelves. I'm pretty sure that other people know about it. I just so happened to see it now. And it's called No7, I guess is the brand. And that's what the packaging looks like, or the name of it looks like. And I found the Stay Perfect foundation for all skin types, coverage medium, non-stop complexion, perfection, all-day wear, sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 15, hypoallergenic. That's just about every single thing that you would like to read on a foundation box. So I was quite intrigued. I have a really weird skin type. I think that I'm basically dehydrated skin and I try to drink more water, but I don't think that's just it. So I've kind of changed my skincare to a lot more moisturizing products lately. I have seen just a little bit of improvement right now, but I think that maybe if I can incorporate a good foundation into that, maybe it'll be a little bit better. So I wanted to try it out. So I did buy it, and I actually bought it in 2 different colors because they didn't have all of the samples in the store. They had like one of one kind and one of another kind. The other kind I wasn't interested in, but I did test out the colors just a little bit, and they don't really have a lot of mirrors around, so I think that I picked between 2 pretty good ones, Honey and Cool Honey. Normally I feel like I'm in the beige colors for foundations, but these seem to match pretty well while I was in the store. I didn't really notice any oxidation when I tried it on, but again, I couldn't really test it out. I kind of did it like on my chest area so that my face will match over here, because you know kind of the trick of buying foundation and picking foundation, normally we'd like to test it on our hands, but the thing is that these parts of our body typically get more sun and we don't generally wear sunscreen on those areas daily, so this tends to be darker than that. And then what happens is when you put it on, you have like different colored face and body and all that, and it just looks really weird. So some people test to here, some people test to here. I generally like to test to my neck and my chest area so that all of this area just blends together. So this is the product outside of the box. It has 1 fluid ounce, which is normal. It wasn't super cheap. I want to say that it was like 15 bucks. For drugstore, that's not like really inexpensive, but considering how much some higher end foundations are, I thought that that was definitely, you know, fair price. And it comes in a nice glass bottle, which I like that, and it has a pump. We love pumps. It totally sucks when you have to like dribble it out or like squeeze it. I don't like those. So I am going to give this a try, and we'll see how it works out. So throughout the day, I'll probably give you some heads up on how I'm feeling about it. And just to make sure that I get everything right, I'm gonna read the directions on the box and we'll just go from there. For best results, shake before use, blend on smooth and evenly with your fingers or a sponge, working downwards and outwards from the center of your face. It can be relied on to stay perfect up to 17 hours wear. Not that you should really be wearing your makeup for 17 hours, but weatherproof and transfer proof. So if you've watched some of my videos, you probably know that I live in South Florida. And thankfully today is like a nice 82 degrees, which is a drop. We have a cool front that's here right now. So yeah, it's good that it's transfer free, and it says it won't cake or flake on dry skin nor slide and shine on oily skin. So that should be perfect for me if everything works out well, because I have dehydrated skin that turns oily. Because it's so dehydrated, it overproduces. So we will see how this works out. I'm super excited to try this, and without further ado, because my camera's already telling me I'm 5 minutes in and I talk too much, let's get started. First off, I'm gonna start off with a primer, which I always do. And right now I am using the Hangover by Too Faced. I really like this one. I like buying the little tester sizes first to see if I like it. I know my best friend has this primer and she says that she doesn't really care for it. We do have different skin types though, so I don't know if that's the difference. Also, it has a very fragrant smell of coconut. Let me just put my hair back. So if you're not into that, you will definitely not like that primer. But I have been liking it lately, so that's what I'm gonna try out. Now I have my damp beauty blender ready, and I am going to try the two different colors and see which one I think works best and maybe blend them together. So first I'm going to shake real well, like the thing says, like the box. I said the thing. Oh my goodness. I'm always at a loss for words. I'm not sure why. So I shook them up, I think pretty good. Again, I have honey and cool honey, and I am just going to do what I normally do and pump a little bit onto my hand. And that was the honey. And then I'm gonna do the cool honey on this side. I'm just going to dab these on. I'm just gonna mix them around actually. So now that I have these on, I did zoom you in just a little bit more. I'm gonna take my wet, I wanna say beauty blender, but it's the Real Techniques blending sponge. And I have my mirror here, so I am just gonna blend this on in. I'm not really seeing medium coverage. Maybe that's just me. I know that the camera makes it look like you have, at least I think, it makes your skin look a little bit better because the sunlight and the lighting, things like that. So I just said the same thing twice. So I'm just gonna blend it, and you always wanna blend it down so that it matches. I think that the color is pretty good, even though I mixed them both together. So it does blend really easily. And actually I have to say it is pretty nice coverage. So I'm not sure if you can see how the coverage looks. I have some spots over there, but I feel like it covered pretty well. And it's kind of like a glowy, dewy finish. It's not really matted down. So hopefully it makes your skin look more hydrated, and we'll see how that holds up. Right now I'm using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, so I am just going to pop that on as well and see how it blends out with this foundation. I'm gonna blend that. Ooh, I think that blends pretty well. They blend into each other very nicely. Now, I don't know if you saw when I did that I went down and out. And that just like brings out that area of your face. It'll brighten it up a little bit. I have pretty dark circles under my eyes. So I do like that concealer. I really want to try the tape, the Tarte tape, Shape and Tape. I feel like that's what it's called. So I definitely want to try that one. I've heard some awesome things about it, and actually need to talk to my best friend because I know that she just got it. This is how it is looking, guys, and I hope that the camera shows it. I'm just gonna do what I always do with my foundations, and I'm just gonna set it. And I've been using the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's a long-lasting pressed powder, and I am going to take an It Cosmetics big old brush. It's one of my favorites, and just dab, dab, dab it on in there and just press it into the skin. And that just kind of seals everything in and finishes it off. And it takes away a little bit of the shine as well, because I'm not super into shiny, because I am pretty sure that throughout the day my face will get shinier. So that is how it looks. I'm gonna go finish my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back with all of my makeup done. I actually tried a few new products also, some brow stuff and what's on my lips, and then something that came in my Ipsy bag on my eyes. So today was kind of like a lot of testing done. So I'm not really sure how everything came together. I think it looks pretty good. My eyebrows are a little, we'll see. This is my look for the rest of the day. I'll check in a bit. I don't have a lot to do today. It is now 4:02 and I do have a party that I'm going to tonight for a friend's birthday, and then I need to walk baby girl Princess April. So I'm just gonna do some editing around the house. I have a book that I'm reading, and I'm just gonna try and relax until later tonight. So I may have to touch up, like I said, but if there's anything crazy that happens, I'll check in with you guys. And then of course, we'll do an end of the night check-in, and I'll let you know what my first impression of the No7 foundation is. So see you later, guys. Hey guys, so I'm just doing a check-in. It's now 8:57 p.m. and I'm getting ready to head over to my friend's house. I am actually really loving this foundation so far, and I mean, I'm really liking it. Typically, I get super oily regardless of the setting spray, regardless of using the pressed powder. So basically what I did just before leaving my house was I took tissue paper, like toilet paper, and I separated it so it was just one sheet, and I oil blotted my face, and there really wasn't much oil buildup. And then on top of that, the product did not transfer. I mean, there was like the most minuscule amount of product. It has not separated at all, which I've had serious issues with because of the oils and the dryness and everything. So yeah, I just oil blotted, and then I put on the Rimmel pressed powder again just to kind of get rid of a little bit of the shine, and here we are, still looking fresh. So that is my 9 o'clock check-in. So we'll keep going. Bye guys. So here's the final look. I couldn't talk because I had gotten home and hubby was still sleeping, but I wanted to show you the end of the night results. There is no shine really. It's not in my creases of my chin, of my eyebrows, under my eyes. It set beautifully the whole night. I really enjoyed this foundation, and I'm gonna keep using it.